Welcome to part 3 in this mini-series of how to work with an authorized Disney vacation planner. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danye Phillips and I'm so excited to have you here today. This is part 3 of this mini-series on how to work with an authorized Disney vacation planner to help you plan your Disney vacation, because we love Disney. We want to make things really easy around here, and we all love food and we all love being healthy while we travel. So that's what this channel is all about. I am your resource for fitness, food, and travel, specifically to Disney. So if you missed part 1 and part 2, make sure you check those out, because those preempt the rest of this session. And we'll probably meet with Joy Rawls one more time to finalize things before our trip in October. So if you've never worked with an authorized Disney vacation planner before and you don't know how to go about doing that, this is the video series for you. By the way, if you didn't know, it is free to work with an authorized Disney vacation planner. So definitely check one out. If you don't know of any, then you can absolutely work with Joy, whether she's local to you or not. And let's dive into the video.
And then the only other thing that we're going to look at is just the dates that you're wanting to do for your a la carte stuff. So do you know about how many nights and stuff, or do you have specific dining things that you're wanting to do, like sit down versus quick service?
I would love to do the primetime diner.
Yeah, and sci-fi.
Yeah. And now that there's Toy Story Land,
and
that
only has a quick service, but it looks delicious.
Yeah,
I mean, grilled cheese,
right? So there's just a lot of stuff in Hollywood Studios that is kind of coming to mind that I have never done before. So I just want to check that out. So I'd like to do one day at Hollywood Studios. Okay. I really haven't stayed on Disney property very often, other than our honeymoon where we stayed at the Wilderness Lodge for 2 nights.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
We usually just stay at like the Wyndham, which is really close to Disney Springs.
Gotcha.
Or another hotel that's really close, but not a Disney. Yeah. So I would like to stay on Disney property. Value is totally fine.
Okay.
I don't need to go anywhere expensive.
With it being a party, is it your mom going to do it with you, or it's just going to be you?
I think it's just going to be me.
Okay. Being a party of one, you may not have to worry about the reservations. If it's 50s or Hollywood Studios, 50s or sci-fi, I definitely would recommend a dining reservation. Yeah. So you can check out Toy Story Land, check out Woody's Lunchbox, which is the quick service there, and then go over and hang out at the bar. And
I know I keep thinking like, I need to create all these lists. I'm like, no, really, the list I need to create is what I don't need to do. The things that I have done, that needs to become the list and just not repeat.
Right, exactly. So, just to be able to explore everything, and do that. So, yeah, that's a great option for the 50s, the tune-in lounge. Same thing with Hollywood Brown Derby, the Brown Derby Lounge. Now, the Brown Derby Lounge is outside where tune-in is inside. So, you may want to hit that earlier or later, depending on how hot it is, and it's always hot in Disney pretty much. So the Hollywood Brown Derby Lounge is a great one to do, but like I said, it is outdoors. They do have umbrellas. The only thing with that is you do not have access to the same menu from the Brown Derby as you do the Brown Derby Lounge. Tune in, you do. But since the Brown Derby Lounge is signature, they have the stuff that's only, or Brown Derby signature, so they have the exclusive menu there, but then they have a separate menu for the lounge. Okay. Now you can get the very famous Cobb salad at the lounge as well. It's on the lounge menu, so I definitely would recommend that if you're like wanting to do some iconic stuff. It's amazing. We love the convenience of the dining plan because, first of all, you pay it beforehand, so you already know what your food costs are going to be before. So, and everything's a credit. So if you want the $32 steak and the $13 hamburger, it's like, okay, it's 1 credit. So it's awesome, So, and then I love it for like Starbucks, you can, get your Starbucks coffee with a snack credit. You can also spend it on a bottle of water or a banana, but monetarily it gets you,
more to take advantage of.
Right, exactly, and stuff. So that's what we love it. So I think you'll really enjoy it.
I will too.
Yeah, and the snacks kind of let you do a little bit of smorgasbording, especially you're going to be there on the Food and Wine Fest. You can do your snack credits around the world as you eat, at the World Showcase in the booths. If you find yourself wanting to do more snacks than like a quick service, because the quick service portions, Disney portions, they're huge. So the quick service, you can still make the most of it and get the best bang for your buck, but you can't, so you couldn't like combine quick service to do a table service. But you can take a table service or a quick service credit rather and change it into 3 snacks.
Would it be easier to just stay in the same hotel, or should I Like, is it easy enough to transfer to a different one?
It's so easy. Disney makes it so easy to either transfer rooms or transfer to resorts. In your case, I would say you're going to want to transfer resorts, and this is the reason why, depending on availability. The family suites at Art of Animation are usually eligible for the discount and stuff, for the room discount. The standard rooms that are what they call the Little Mermaid rooms are Little Mermaid themes.
Yeah. Okay.
And so the ones that have just the 2 double beds, those have no discount available ever. Those are always blocked off from the list. So you're going to end up paying more a night for that. Nice. There's 4 other value level resorts, Pop Century, and then there's 3 All-Stars. All-Star Movies, Music, and Sports. So we'll see which one of those are available, and then from that availability, then we'll look and see if they have the specials attached. When you leave your room to check out from Art of Animation, you'll go to Bell Services and you're going to tell them you're going to transfer resorts. They will tag all of your stuff and they will literally transfer it from that Bell Service to the Bell Services at your resort. So you don't have to haul anything on a bus. You don't have to worry about anything like that. Now, really if you're driving, you could take your own, but your mom doesn't have to drop you off if she needs to go ahead and hit the road or something. And if you fly, then you don't have to worry about lugging stuff and everything. So it's a beautiful process that they have. What I usually do with my clients is we'll have, I'll send an email about a week beforehand and say, hey, this is your window. It's coming up. You guys chat. So especially since you guys have a couple different people in your party.
So I should maybe just get all of us on a group email.
I would say group email, yeah. And then you guys can kind of look and say, hey, these are maybe top 5, top 10, or hey, these are the things that we want to do. And I'll send you some links that kind of help you go, okay, these are the ones that are fast passable. It also will show this is tier 1, because some parks have tier 1 and tier 2, whereas you can choose one choice from tier 1, like for Hollywood Studios, for instance, you mentioned the new Toy Story Land. All of Toy Story Land is tier 1. Everything else is going to be tier 2. So you can choose one ride from Toy Story Land to Fast Pass. The others you're going to have to stand by. And then the other 2 Fast Passes that you do in advance will be from the tier 2 option. There is a revolving Fast Pass that kicks into play after your first 3 are done. So you schedule 3. Yes. So you schedule 3. And then as soon as you touch the Mickey to Mickey on your Magic Band, I had to put my Magic Band on.
I saw that. I was like, you had all these details, the ears, the dress.
I have my Jingle Hoppers on since I have my Ariel on. So I also double for my food and wine earrings when I go. So I'm like, you're going to Food and Wine Festival. You got to eat. So the forks come into play.
A little fork and a knife.
That's perfect.
I mean, they're not that size. They're like little
teeny, but they'll be perfect though. Yeah. You can still be themed. So
that was my first pair of earrings after I got my ears pierced.
Oh, that's awesome.
My dad bought them for me.
That's so cute. You're like, it's nostalgia and it's themed. I love it. That's perfect. That's fun. You definitely have to bring those. So the Fast Passes are really great because they as soon as you touch the Mickey to Mickey on your 3rd, even if you're in queue for the ride, you can schedule the next revolving one. So and so you really can take advantage of it if you do the you schedule yours early. So because if you do a 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12, then by 11:05 you could be doing your next Fast Pass and stuff. Magic Kingdom's the easiest place to do the revolving Fast Pass in because it has the most rides.
And I've heard that Peter Pan now is a really cool queue.
It's the best queue. I love it. It's a recreation of the Darlings of their bedroom, and so and then they'll have Tink, then she'll come around and you can spy her. It's really fun. Yeah, that's actually one queue that we do.
So for restaurant reservations, other than the princess one that we want to do, is that something that has to be done at the 60-day out mark? Can you do it beforehand if we have a reservation put in?
Yes. It's 180 days out plus. So if you have a reservation, you can start it. So the 180-day mark from the day that you check in, then you can go forward. So basically we say 180 days plus, because if you're staying for a week, then you have days 180 to 187 that you can actually do it in advance because you get to go to the end of your stay.
Okay.
Not being on property, you're going to have to do it 180 days for each day. So that's why if you have a reservation, you want to make sure it's linked to your My Disney experience before you go on and do your reservations. Sometimes they do have the deluxe dining plan. We love deluxe. We love the appetizer, entree, and dessert because you get to taste all the things again. And you can do more signature restaurants if you're wanting to do those. But we also love just the regular dining plan because then you don't feel like you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so full. Like you can't snack because you're so full from the big meal that you had before.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and get a hold on the reservation for you with everybody for Art of Animation. I'll forward that to your email. It'll be a courtesy hold. A lot of times in the resorts, it depends on the resorts, but sometimes Sunday through Thursday can be different pricing than Friday, Saturday.
I think that kind of wraps things up for this logistical period. We can jump on the computer. So
sounds good.
Okay. Thank y'all so much for watching. Stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss the next episode, because I'm sure we'll meet at least one more time to go through.
Yeah, we can go over
this.
fast passes too.
Yeah. Okay. So until next time, have a magical day.
Have a magical day.
All right. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it informative. And if you really enjoyed this content and you want to make sure that you don't miss out on another video about authorized Disney vacation planners, how to be fit and healthy while you travel to Walt Disney World, then I encourage you to click on that subscribe button and make sure you give this video a thumbs up so that I know that you enjoyed this content. Other than that, I can't wait to see you in the next video. I put out videos on YouTube right now every Friday, so I can't wait to see you in the next one. Talk to you soon. Bye.